Welcome back, everybody. I wanted to get a little more shed hunting done today after work. It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to turn crappy tonight, but I was walking around in this hedgerow right here between this field, and I think I just came upon shed number 32 on the year. I sure did. Just a little 3-point side, but that is indeed a shed nonetheless. Pretty awesome. We'll have to keep looking. Look at that rub. That is a serious rub right there. But pretty awesome nonetheless. Nice little find. Let's see if we can find some more. My gosh. That is a heck of a rub right there. Well, just stumbled across the second shed of the evening, laying right in this field. It might be a match to the one I already found. Looks pretty similar. We'll take a look at it. Yep, I would say that's a match to the one I already found, just by looking at it. Once we get over in the woods, we'll check it out. Well, I wanted to get somewhat out of the wind in that field. I'm on the edge of the woods now, but we definitely got a match. They were about 140 yards from each other. This one was out in the field, and this one was laying right on the edge. But 32 and 33. Good deal. We're gonna keep on looking. Big old doe. Welcome back, everybody. It is Saturday, April 3rd, and I'm up here at the upper farm. I was cleaning up a bunch of crap from the old gas well site. They have all kinds of tarp, and I don't even know what all these things are from, but it had to do with the gas well. And every spring, you know, all kinds of new stuff comes up out here, so every year I come up and try to clean everything up as well as I can. And I've got to do a lot of trimming and stuff, and I was down here working and I kept smelling something dead. I'm like, something's dead around here, and I looked and looked and looked and looked, and I couldn't find anything. And finally I was coming up through here on the Honda. There's a big stick stuck in it, which I didn't know about. We'll go ahead and get that stick out of there before that causes problems. But I just got my Honda Pioneer in this last week, and I'm going to do a whole video on this for you guys and let you know what I think of it. Getting it muddy for the first time, but what I wanted to show you was, you know, a lot more on a somber note than this. So I was coming up through here, and sure enough, there's a dead deer laying over here with an arrow sticking out of it. Just a nice little 2.5-year-old buck. Pretty darn unfortunate. Whoever shot it made an absolutely horrible shot. I mean, it's pretty sad to even look at, but I'll show you guys. Here it is. And the darn thing died right here in the middle of there's our food plot right here, and there's the hunting shanty my Uncle John hunts out of, where he killed Hulk and the upper 8. And the whole time this bugger was laying right here below it in this brush, and we didn't even know it. But it's a buck that I had watched early on and disappeared like the first week of November. I never seen him again. It's just a nice 2.5-year-old 8-point, I would say, and there's an arrow right through its butt. Whoever shot it with a Luminoc. and they're using a gold tip arrow with a weird looking broadhead. I don't know what kind of, looks like almost what do they call those, a schwacker or something. I don't know what those things are called, but it really doesn't matter what kind of broadhead you use. If you shoot them in the ass, you're gonna have trouble. So, give you a better look at it. Would have been a great buck this year, but now it's just in a pile, rotten, with an arrow sticking out of it. So, you know, that's you hate to see it, and you know, it happens. I've made bad shots too. You know, it is just, that's part of hunting. If you've bow hunted a long time and you've never made a questionable shot, well then, good for you. But I can't say the same for me. So, you know, I don't want to down talk the shot. Well, I do. It's a terrible shot, but I've made them too. So I can't, you know, if guess I don't know what I'm trying to say here, other than it's just the whole thing's unfortunate. We have a whole bunch of game lands off the backside of this property, which is where I assume this deer came from. Unfortunately, we have a ton of pressure right off our property line down here, because a lot of people probably watch my videos, and well, they know that we have some really good hunting up here, and we don't shoot small bucks, and they know, you know, if they figured out where our property is, they can come in the backside and really hunt it hard, trying to catch some of these deer that, you know, we would let go all day long, and they would be glad to shoot, which, you know, they're right. You know, that's another thing. A lot of people, you know, talk down to people that shoot smaller bucks, but if that's what you're happy with and that's what gets you in the woods, more power to you. You know, it's all about what gets your heart pumping and what you're happy with. You know, me personally, I have shot a lot of bucks like that in my lifetime, but at this point, I enjoy managing, you know, planting these food plots and watching these deer grow to maturity, and then the challenge of trying to hunt them as a mature buck. So, you know, I really can't believe this deer was laying here the whole time. I mean, I've driven past this thing probably 40 times since hunting season. But I was never paying attention. It was laying right in that brush pile. You can't even hardly really see it. It's just like I smelled it down here and I couldn't find it anywhere. And then here I drove up out and there it is laying there. Kind of buried itself right in that brush pile, trying to hide, obviously. It's too bad. Too bad. Hate to see it.